Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to Talk Barca. I hope you all are doing well. Today's video, it's a Barcelona News Round-Up coming in your way, and today's topic of discussion, we will be discussing about Frenkie De Jong, Memphis Depay and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And what we are going to do is that first, I will be talking about the latest of all the players' current situation, what's going on, and then I will be sharing with you guys my opinion on this, what are my thoughts on the current situation. So come on, let's get on with it. And first of all, we will be talking about Frenkie De Jong. And Frenkie De Jong's current situation is that, as per reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano says it that Chelsea will try until the end of the transfer window to get Frenkie De Jong, and they are going to go all out, all in for Frenkie De Jong. And Frenkie De Jong, we all know his desire to stay at the club. He won't be joining Manchester United this season. It is as much clear as of right now. The probable club that he can join is Chelsea, and Chelsea are going to go big for him if they want to sign him. So if Chelsea are going to go big for him, what are my thoughts is that, to be honest, it's a very hard decision. I know there's the topic of Bernardo Silva on the other side, but personally I think we should be keeping Frenkie De Jong. With the performance that he showed last night, 2 days ago against Rayo Vallecano, it was simply sensational. The way he was carrying the ball forward, the way he was doing things, it was simply mouth-watering to watch. It was simply so good to watch him. And I know many might say if he stays, I know its wage cut situation is there. He doesn't want to take a wage cut. That's a different story. And I really hope if he stays, he takes a wage cut. But there's also a situation of Bernardo Silva. Many reports right now are suggesting that Bernardo Silva to Barcelona, if it's meant to happen, Man City are asking for a price something close to 100 million. And that is something, a big one. And so we have to wait and see how this Frenkie De Jong situation goes on. But if it was up to me, I think Frenkie De Jong should be staying at the club. He's very, very vital for us. He can be a crucial asset for us. He can be a crucial asset for Xavi. He can be a very, very outlet good player for us. And after that, Frenkie De Jong, I will be moving on to Memphis Depay. Now, what's the latest of Memphis Depay is that Memphis Depay is set to join Juventus. He is set to join Juventus on probably a letter of freedom will be given to him. The club wants to get something around him, maybe a consolation fee or something like that. But right now, Juventus are willing to sign him, and Depay wants to join them. Only the final details of the documentation is remaining. Only the final details are there to be finalized. But other than that, Depay will be joining Juventus. And maybe what I think about this situation is that it's good for Depay to leave at the club. We can wish him all the very best in his near future. Hey, no disrespect to him, but once again, he hasn't fit in the plans of Xavi. He hasn't fit in the style of our play. So I think it's a good move for Depay to go to Juventus. And what I want from this deal is basically to get something out of Juventus, to get at least some transfer fee. That would be very, very much helpful. I know we might have expected something around 15 to 20 million for him, but I think that's not going to happen. If something is going to happen, it's going to be either letter of freedom, he leaves by that, or he leaves with a small consolation fee. And I will be happy if a small consolation fee is paid. And if we talk about Depay, if Depay is leaving, what it then means to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What does it mean to him? And about the Aubameyang situation is that Barcelona right now, as per several outlets, they want close to 30 million. They want at least 30 million or something close to that. They don't want to negotiate, but Chelsea doesn't want to pay that much amount. Chelsea want to pay very, very less than that. Some reports said that Chelsea's first bid was around 13 million. That was rejected by Barcelona. I don't know how much true is that. But given the current circumstances, given the current situation, I think we should be keeping Aubameyang, because you can't be expecting Lewandowski to start every match week in, week out. You just simply can't expect him to do it. So in some matches, you need Aubameyang. Yes, many might say there is Ferran Torres who can play down the middle. There is Ansu Fati who can play down the middle. And maybe he has to be sacrificed for the deal of Bernardo Silva to take place. I do get that. But still, we have to understand, we have to keep it in our mind. We simply need a backup striker. We just can't let Aubameyang go for free or something like that. We need a backup striker, and Aubameyang is the perfect fit scenario for me. He's the perfect player that we have in our squad. He can play on the left hand side if we need to. He can play as a backup striker, and right now, as per his entourage and his surroundings, they are willing to be the substitute of Lewandowski. He wants to stay. Xavi wants him to stay, and all I hope right now is that he stays in the club, and that's what I'm wishing for. Depay to leave and Aubameyang to stay. We can't simply let two of these players go. We can let only one go, and I think it should be Memphis Depay, and the other one that should be staying, it should be Aubameyang. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, if you are new to this channel, if you are logged into this channel for the first time, do hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. But if there is any other news, I will be here covering it with you guys. But once again, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until unless, Visca el Barça.